Wow, I'm back. Well, I've heard nothing from either Crown Court or Magistrates Court. And I was in Crown Court obviously on Monday. Even though I didn't have to be, and even though they put me in the dock when I turned up, even though I didn't have to be there. Don't know. I thought that letter would be out this week. The judge was upset. He was very, very short with me. I mean, putting it politely, old chap. So I definitely, from his sort of attitude and tone of voice and everything else, I would have thought that would have been out this week. Called to Magistrates Court, be it for a pre-trial hearing or a full hearing or whatever. But it's not turned up, so well, next week. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. I've said this before. My arrest and fine last year as far as I'm concerned, been proven to be unlawful because they never arrested or charged me in order for the summons to be sent out in the first place. So, dear Chief Constable Alec Wood, what have you done? I am, however, waiting for the final because they're on their second inspector now for November. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the final report on how on earth they could send me out of court summons when I hadn't been arrested or charged. The keener viewer will recall I had, of course, been arrested and charged because I should have known by stepping into the back of a marked police van for a voluntary interview whilst uniformed officers were present that I was under arrest. And as for the arrest in March, well, it's an indictable offence. It needed a warrant signed by a judge. They didn't have one. So I don't really fucking care if CPS have pretended they've substituted the charges now. At the end of the day, I was still unlawfully arrested because they didn't have a fucking warrant. And yet, when I went down to police cells that night, they were quite insistent they didn't need a warrant. Oh, sorry, it's an indictable offence. You fucking did, you lying bastards. So I've now got Police Sergeant Street, who was here about 2 years ago actually and decided to completely ignore all the evidence about 25 years worth of theft in the public purse. Police Sergeant Street, PC Dean and PC Lester have now reported them for kidnap and unlawful arrest. Oh, and assault. So I'm just looking forward to the lies which will come forth from Inspector Lovett, I think. Is her name? I'm not sure. I'm just looking forward to the lies I'll get about how I was actually arrested and charged, even though they have absolutely no record of it whatsoever. Which I'm sure they're in the process of making up and backfiling, trying to tuck it into the bottom of the folder to make it look like it was in August last year. Christ. So that's 4 unlawful arrests. I think it's at least 4 unlawful arrests. Going back again to August last year when the policeman turned up vis-a-vis the whole council tax incident, and I actually said to him on camera, "Are you going to illegally arrest me now?" And he said, "Yes." And then he said, You're got, mate. And apparently, that was him reading me my rights. Didn't realise that's what the rights were. I thought it was something about the right to remain silent, not just you're got. And of course, PC Whelan, who then turned up in November, decided to ignore every fucking legality required for a lawful arrest, and then decided to threaten a middle-aged man who at the time had a dangerously fragile pre-operation hernia and was stood in his dressing gown with bare feet, whilst PC Whelan, good old boy, was there in his combat boots and body armour with his fucking taser shocking machine and his dictatorship stick strapped to his waist, or wherever the fuck they keep them, I don't know. This is community policing right here, boys and girls. Cambridgeshire Police. They understand the people. Oh. So I don't know. That letter might come through next week. I'm really not sure, but I really don't care because I've just proved it. Unlawful arrest times 4. So if they want to carry on fucking regardless, let them. We'll see what comes. Anyway, tuning out.